Good day, folks. Here we are, getting some sun, taking some deep breaths. We got Lily, and of course, we got Norman, the return. Hey, buddy. Norman says, walk on the beach, take some deep breaths. So here's an update. I wasn't planning on doing this when I left the house, but when you get inspired is when you should do things. First of all, yes, I know I'm not wearing a shirt. Before I started filming this, I thought maybe I should put a shirt on, but you know what? The whole point of this thing is to be real and to be honest. And you know what? I'm down here walking in the sun with my shirt off, and it feels great. So that's why we're gonna film this without my shirt on, because it's honest. So anyways, update. Day one with baby at home, it's done. You know what, folks? When people tell you how hard it is, they're right, but they can never explain how amazing it is. Yesterday, Angie was just in rough shape from having to have an emergency C-section, being in labor for 55 hours, and she needed a day off. And you're like, how can a mom take a day off? Well, you know what? The nurses at the hospital did an amazing job of helping me and guiding me and helping me learn good techniques and listening skills and everything that I needed to be able to take care of Babe pretty much on my own for most of the day so Angie could sleep. And beautiful thing, thank God for modern technology. Breast pumps, they're awesome. Rented at London Drugs, you get this like hospital grade one. It's unbelievable. And so there I can be with Babe, and she's getting what she needs, which is mom's milk. So yay breastfeeding, yay breast pumps. Let dad feed, it's awesome. So gonna go for a walk. Feels good, can't sit still right now. So just ran into a young man on the beach, and we were chatting. We were starting to chat about what he's doing with his life, about his hopes, his dreams, his desires in his career. And inevitably ended up talking about the show, but not because I want to promote the show, but because I want to promote community. And what's good for this community and what's good for community in general is good for this show. What's good for this show is good for community, because that's what this show is about. If you're tuning in late to this whole crazy project, Cooking with Dave and is not really even a cooking show. It's a talk show that has food, music, culture, and conversation. And who doesn't want that? You put all those together and you got a perfect evening. You couldn't really get much better. But in that framework, we also bring in local community members, local businesses, and we see what they're doing here in this community. And you know what? Yes, I'm biased. I want the Sunshine Coast to flourish because I love it here and it's beautiful and wonderful, and just more people need to know about it. And you know what, guys? Don't worry about if we get too many people. You know, 100 years ago, they thought you were too many people. And at some point, when you moved here and you love it so much, you became one too many people. So unless if you're willing to leave, let the others come and enjoy paradise. Yes, I said it. Deal with it. Period. So, just a heads up on vision and future episodes. Next episode, I will edit and finish when I have the energy. That might be a few more days. The first half is at Black Swan Tattoo, and the second half is in the maternity ward. Now there is a great concept for a show, tattoos and babies. And right in the middle, I do some cooking. I cook coffee. So show appropriately is called Tattoos, Coffee, and Baby. Oh my. Just heads up for future episodes. In the food department, we are planning on doing some fire roasted oven pizza with Farm to Feast at Persephone. We're planning on learning how to use a pressure cooker with Connor at Bull Chop House. Also, during that show, Zach will be showing us how he makes his Norman Says cocktail. Norman said he wanted something serious, something with a little bit of tequila in it, so that's the plan. Let's walk backwards. Let's see if we can do that. Oh, that's beautiful. So, after that, it's wide open. I got some ideas. Laura at L. Parker Apparel said she'd love to cook some bolognese on the show. Just so you know, if you're still not aware of it, my beautiful wife, her name is Angie, Her Indonesian pet name that I've given her is Indah, which means beautiful and majestic and wonderful and inspiring and all these beautiful adjectives. Look it up on Google Translate. No joke, it means a lot. Now, Indah means beautiful, but so does Ayu. Yes, if you missed it, we had a baby last week, September 6th. I get choked up. 8:45 p.m., 7 pounds, 7 ounces, 10 fingers, 10 toes, practically perfect in every way. It was quite the journey getting there. But at the end, as we said at some points when it seemed hopeless, is we get a baby. That's the trophy. I've run a few races in my life, done a half marathon. I got a medal around my neck. Not quite the same as a baby. So that leads me to the topic for episode 2, no pain, no gain. Tattoos and babies. Can you figure that out? One's painful, then at the end of it. Yeah, well, if you can't get it, we'll talk about it. So, future topics of conversation. You tell me what you want to talk about on the show. The only rule is this: we do it with respect and with an open mind. I'll be open about what I believe. I don't feel like apologizing for it anymore. If I feel a certain way about something, I'll say it. And if you want to disagree with that, that's fine. Guess what? Discourse, discussion, go together with disagreement. Disagreement creates discussion if we can do it respectfully. So, food, music. You're gonna have a playlist for every single show. If there's music you want to hear and you can tell me how to tie it in with food, let me know. People start interacting with this. It's gonna happen if you get involved. So what I want you to do is I want you to post down below what kind of music you want to hear and what food it should go with, okay? And don't worry, I know I'm an amazing chef, and after a few things you've seen me make, you could spend a weekend with me learning how to cook. But I want to share the wealth. Yeah, I'm clicking it, getting the dog. Training, consistency is important. Look at that. Look at that face. Oh my gosh. So this is Lily. We need a segment for Lily. So today, tell me what Lily can do on the show. Norman's got his own advice column. Norman says, "Ba-ba-da." Yeah, that did happen. But Lily needs a segment on the show, and that's about all we need to talk about today. So, Sunshine Coast, BC. Just turned 34 years old. Just had my first daughter. I say first because who knows? She's beautiful, she's perfect. She's everything I ever dreamed of. She looks like her mother. I'm walking on the beach. I got my dogs with me. They're happy as clams. Big thanks to our landlord for taking her, and Jen and Rob for taking Lily for a few days. Camp Sunrise, beautiful place. What an incredible place for her to hang out. So I got all this blessing. But there's still challenges. To be honest, I wish I could work in the hours in the day to go to the strike line. I snuck out of the hospital for 5 minutes to go vote on the binding arbitration vote at the SCTA office. They were happy to see me, saw some pictures of the baby, and then they're like, get out of here, get back to the hospital, you have something to do. And you know what? My heart, my spirit is on the strike line with you. I'm doing stuff like this to support you, keep the conversation going. I'd rather be teaching, but right now, must say, it's a real blessing to be present with my family, dogs included. So, until we see you next time, let's go another story from my body. Selah. Selah means stop, pause, and consider. God knows I need to do that often these days. So this is me. Taking a changing breath. Stop, pause, and consider what's good in my life. What can I do? What do I need to leave for someone else to do? What's my journey and mission look like? So, from me and the dogs, Sunshine Coast of BC, Angie, and Lucia. Stop. Take a breath. then take a step forward. See you soon.